Greetings. How shall I guide my hammer? What's left, you ask? My hammer sings on your return. More there than I thought.
Alright. I'm gonna get some decks. Whatever. I'm not gonna make it super forced to get like the good stuff. Oh, so I need to go to YouTube. Go to live. Oh, I need to get... Yeah, we need to reset that one. Equipment? I guess the equipment would be extra things to salvage, right? Why does this one cost so much more? It's 100? Is it at least 50? Ah, like 70. Want to go do that thing? We'll see how much iron ore we get. I'm actually kind of curious. I don't know how much iron ore you get from that. I'm going to also time how long it takes. It used to take 10 minutes. So we're going to time it. Goes with the stopwatch. I'm going to time it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Alright. So I'm going to time how long it takes. It's in 2 minutes. It's close. And I want to see if it's even worth it. Oh, no problem, Shane. I'm glad to help, man. I guess that kind of still works with Subo. How much report do we have? 4? And how much do we have with Subo? 1. Okay, so we have how much pale marks. I think under the options, you can actually mark it. Yeah, because I don't really care about red dust and citadel coins or memes. And the gold doesn't really matter. Can you just get rid of everything? Oh, cool. But yeah, I think pale marks would be nice to have over there. I'm gonna write down how much we have at the start here. So we have for our iron chunks 148. I want to see how long it takes as well. Alright, let's go. So waiting for 20 seconds for this event. While we're waiting, I guess we can go look for some bonus. Or it's gonna happen in 10 seconds. I want to see how long the whole thing takes to see if it's even worth it. Alright, so start the timer. Alright, so they have just buffed the Realmwalker. I'm going to see how long does it take to do the whole thing. And more importantly right now, I wanted to see how many iron chunks it was going to give us. We're at 148 at the start, and we're going to basically count it up. And also, we can look at the XP. I popped all of the stuff, so we'll see, is the Realmwalker worth doing? Because you can see, there's like really no one here. Alright, we got one other player here now. And the reason why people don't do these is like, there's no seasonal power. There's no item that only drops from here, with the exception of the opals, which you can technically get from doing like your season journey. And like, I still have like a bunch from my season journey. But this used to take 10 minutes on average, but they have actually buffed it, as in they made it faster. So we'll see if it's even worth doing. I mean, it's always been way too slow. They said they increased the speed by 15%, which you could double the speed and I'd still tell you it's too slow. We're getting some of that rawhide and iron chunk. See how fast we can go. Yeah, I don't know if that was a goblin or what. It looks like a goblin's loot. Okay, we started at 148. What are we at? 163. I don't remember what we were at for rawhide, but we have enough of it for now. But it could go all the way very fast. I lost all of mine by resetting this. I'm trying to get the chance for the core skills and max resource. Anything else, not taking it. But I ran out. Alright, so I took 2 minutes and 40-something seconds. But let's see inside how long it's going to take. And this is a pretty top-tier build as well. So let's go. My guess is this whole thing will probably take 2 minutes-ish. How good is the Pock rune? You have to remind me which one that does. I used to run Pock Q. What is this one? What am I running right here? Pock Q. Oh, yeah, the spend resource one. Okay. So that's the best one in the entire game for this build. But if you're playing a build that can't make use out of it, then obviously that would matter. So this one gives us summoning items. I don't care about that. Gold, don't care. Equipment, don't really care, but that'll give us extra salvage. Herbs and crafting materials. Okay, so I want herbs and crafting materials. Specifically, it's the crafting materials. So let's see what we get. I mean, we're gonna one-shot everything in here. And then if you go through these, let's see what we get. Now, sometimes these will spawn more monsters if you wait. I mean, I don't really get the point of this area. It seems kind of bad. Like, all it is a bootleg nightmare dungeon. At least that's how it feels for me. Yo, thank you so much for the TikTok gift, Russell. I appreciate it, man. But yeah, you definitely want to be running that rune, Glenn. 100%. What's the best way to gear? To give you the truth, it is trading. But if you're just playing the game, you want to get ancestral items. ancestral items are going to drop guaranteed from the Infernal Hordes. But it depends on your build. If you need mythics, then, well, you gotta do the Tormented bosses. But you can actually craft with 2 sparks plus some runes, and runes are tradable. So that could be another way to acquire gear. But 100% the best way is to trade. Now, the exit should be over there, but I'm just gonna do as many of the little, like, portals as possible, because sometimes you can get a portal that spawns in a bunch of goblins and stuff, but how rare is it? I don't know. But yeah, what I find interesting is this room had, like, nothing. Like, it spawned in, like, am I missing something here? I mean, I've talked to most content creators and they're like, yeah, we don't do this. Like, I don't get how you have a season mechanic that, like, the players don't even want to do. Because it's just simply not worth it, as far as I'm aware. But they have buffed it, okay? So I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt to see if we go from 148 to, I don't know, a different amount. And we'll see what we get. Is Rogue still my favorite class? Well, right now, this class is my favorite because it's, like, so busted. Like, nothing's even close in terms of power. But I still like the Rogue. As far as how much fun I have, Rogue is the most fun class for me. But I think the Druid has some of the coolest ideas. It's just the execution of it was really poor. And what I mean by that is, like, you have all these skills that have to be Werebear, Werewolf, or Earth Magic, or, like, Lightning. But then, like, you don't really give the class options to really do it. With the Spiritborn, they're just like, oh, hey, you want Spirit Hall? Okay, now you can tag, your skill is whatever, and then you get 3 out of 4 for no skill. It's just like, oh, just select Jaguar, whatever one you want, and then you select your secondary, and then just run Ebiwaka, and you have, like, imagine if Druid had the same stuff that this had. Okay, so now we've done the whole mechanic. It was about 6.5 minutes. I did kind of make a little loop. But let's see how much, because remember, we did the materials, right? So we went from 148 to 204, so about 50 in 6 minutes. Is that good? No, it's terrible. The other reason why, I mean, if you need opals, it's totally fine. I would actually really recommend it. But if you don't need the opals, it is not worth it at all. Like, it's skip, man. It's a skip for me for sure. But that's the newer buff. I mean, it is faster by about like 2-3 minutes. You wish the game would give you a Q rune? Let me see if I have one. Q is which one? It's a bottom one. Wait, isn't Q like a yellow? Yeah, I've got like 6 of them. You want one, bro? Just let me know your battle tag. I'll give you one like right now, Daniel, for free. Am I still testing the Soul Rift? Ooh, Asthma. That was a really cool build. I didn't actually build Necro yet. I actually got it up to be pretty good. Now, you can guarantee it to, like, overpower, and then it can actually be okay. I'm not maxed out on Paragon yet. I want to actually max out on Paragon with that build. It's actually kind of a cool idea. But yeah, just throw your battle tag in the chat, and then don't type in the hashtag, and I got you. Thoughts on the Dark Citadel? I don't understand it. Yesterday when we played it. Oh, the Dark Citadel, don't worry about it. You get no rewards for doing it, other than a cosmetic, which, if you guys want to see what it looks like, I don't remember the name of it. I have it, but I don't. Oh, wait. We don't even have to go back. If you guys didn't know, you can open up your inventory and just go to wardrobe at any time. Yeah, I don't remember what the name of it is. If anyone knows the name, I have it. I just don't know which one it is. It's one of these. I have it. Like I said, I just don't know which. It didn't look. It could have been like this or something. It didn't look. Is this it? This is actually not that bad. I think is it this one? I don't know. I don't remember the name of it, but I have it. But yeah, Daniel, just don't type in the hashtag. But the reason why is TikTok thinks you're trying to give someone your phone number, and it just removes it. All right. So what we need to do is we're getting this up, right? Masterworking this. One more, and then we need 180 of the ore. Now, if I really wanted to farm the ore, I'd go to the Helltide. Oh wait, it's not up. Unlucky. We could do the Tormented bosses. I still have. Do I still have? Oh no, I had. What do I have now? Do Andariel. I really hate doing Andariel. She was bugged before. I don't know if they fixed it. But the area that I like getting the material from is actually, like, doing the Tormented boss is not bad. I think I should be able to carry. Anyone want some bosses? What's up? Back Moni, sell for 100 to 200 mil. If you want Bach and Moni. Oh, I got one Bach. Which one's Moni? Do I have that one? Guess I don't have that one. I think Lith also was selling for like a decent amount before. Will the damage explode upwards with the rune? No, you don't do damage with it. It gives you barrier, which can give you damage, but like, it's not gonna make. It's like another one multiplier. It's pretty dumb that Endara and Duro have the same loot table. Yeah, I mean, if I designed the game, I would not have them drop the same thing. So I think each boss should drop very specific things, but that's just the way the game is, you know. If anyone wants these bosses, let me know. If not, I'm just gonna go start doing these bosses. We're doing Torment 4. If anyone wants Mythics or whatever, feel free to join. If you already have you added, you guys can just join up. Boom, one-shotted. Alright, so how good is the Spiritborn with the most recent update where, well, the Keepaleke actually works correct? Well, that's how good it is. That was a Tormented 4 boss. And if you guys are wondering why we're doing this, I don't even want the Mythics because this build doesn't even use Mythics. You know what I'm actually doing this for? I'm not even kidding. I'm doing it because it's one of the best ways to actually go for your Iron Ore. Because it gives you, you can see, well, it's like 12 right there. I don't know. You can get a little bit every single time, and you don't really need to move that much. And well, if you get some runes, I guess. But for the most part, this is why we're actually doing it. And yeah, the build's pretty good, man. You can get billions of damage. It probably won't even show you the billions because it takes a second to ramp up. But yeah, Spiritborn after the newest update is even stronger.
Let's go.
How long have you started streaming on Twitch? 17 minutes to be exact. And since I'm verified, you get paid. I think you can get paid with being what's called Twitch affiliate. I don't think you need partner to get paid, but you can get paid via subs. You can get paid via, like, they're called Twitch bits, which is like their own forms of currency. I don't think any of these are actually good unless it's like GA, so we don't even need to read them. Oh, my game crashed. I think we're back now. My bad, guys. My internet died for a second. But the build, Lanita, that we are playing is called Quill Volley. And it is currently the top build in the game for damage. But I actually like the Gorilla build a little bit more. It's just like faster. It just feels good. Problem logging in. Oh. Wait, did the Diablo servers like crash in the game? What? No. What? How? No damage. No damage. Lagging a lot? Alright. Looks like we're good now, Riv. But how you doing, man? Yu-Gi-Oh time. No, it's Diablo time, Riv. I'm trying to think. When? I'll probably do it within a week. We'll get to it eventually, Riv. You can't clear anything? Do you need, like, items? Yeah, Crushing Hand is really good, Nate. I would highly recommend it. What level are you, Billy? But, like, yeah, you should be doing crazy amounts of damage. Like, if I just go summon, like, a boss, and was like, let's give him multiple. Like, I don't know what you're doing, Billy, but you're about to give up on Spiritborn because you don't do anything for damage. So, like, I have this build uploaded, and this is pretty much the build that everyone's using, and I'm still not even, like, that far into it. You can see we're hitting for billions of damage. When it says B, like, there's 122 billion, 184, 260, but that's not even that high. You can go into the trillions when you fully min-max. I just had to reset some masterworking. This is a huge damage boost to get your masterworking correct in a lot of different builds. But Spiritborn, I promise you, it does damage. You just got to invest some time into the build. You have items, you get melted. Do you have armor? Do you have 1,000 armor? Make sure you have 1,000 armor. If you don't have 1,000 armor, well, there's step number 1, man. This build on your mobalytics page, I assume this is Rogue and not Spirit. Rogue? Wait, no, this is... You see our blue character? Our avatar? Yeah, this is 100% Spiritborn. Oh, you know what we were doing? We were doing boss runs and then my internet crashed or something. I don't know what happened with it. Equipment, herbs and craft material. We're going to take the herbs and craft material. Dude, we have so many of these tempering charges. I thought that those things were honestly going to be super, super rare, but turns out, actually, no. Which is fine. I actually don't feel like they need to be super rare. Because, well, masterworking and tempering, I don't like it, man. It's like too rough. But I just need to finish this one, and then I'm going to go and reset this one, which is something I don't really want to do. Well, if I just need really the iron ore. That's like all I need. I have 4K Adductite. Well, Billy, there you go. There's your starters. So, please help you. So, to answer your question, you want to get skulls in your gear. There's 240 on each one. So, 240 times 3. I don't know. I can't math. I don't know what the number is, but 720. There we go. 720. Is that right? Is this the OP version? Ah, yes. You always want to run the Banished Lords. All right. So what we're doing right now is we're actually just looking for the ore. But we have a... Dude, I really hate how Diablo 4 constantly has bugs. And I reported this to them, like, before the game came out. And it's really annoying that it's not fixed. So, what our problem is we have Subo, but he ain't working. So, what Subo should be doing is revealing... the map and showing us where the iron ore. Look, see, he works now. He was on his lunch break. All right, he's back. But man, it's so frustrating how this glitch exists. I don't know why it does it, but it's a very annoying one. You don't even run overpower and you're getting billions? Are you getting trillions though? That's what you want to shoot for, man. Que bueno, que perfecto, no me gusta, A+.
I find.
Sorry, my Spanish isn't very good, Richie. Que bueno. How good? Que regas diablo no gusta, A+. Sorry, I'm not sure what A+ is. If I could copy and paste it into Google Translate, I would. Equivalent build T4. 1200 armor, 70 RS, following Melon build, but stuck at 2300 life? Fix? Easy fix, man. Get what's called maximum life. So, to go over where you're going to get it, because you're not going to get it in the helm, you get it in your chest piece, you can get it in your gloves, you can get it in your pants, you can get it on your boots. Also, your Banished Lords will give it to you, and your ring can give it to you. In fact, I would really recommend you, both of you guys, Billy and Pascal, look at my most recent TikTok videos. Just scroll down, you'll see how to get all the armor and how to get all the resistances. It'll have that guide for you. It's already up, and you guys will be good to go. Yeah, that's what you want to try to do. What's the best Spiritborn? This one for damage. For speed, I personally think Gorilla is the best. The Crushing Fist. I have both those build guides already uploaded. Jaguar can be pretty fast too, to be honest. But I think the Gorilla one the most. I would recommend if you're a speed demon, but you're not going to be able to go like pit 150. If you want to do pit 150, this is your build. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to open up the 75 ones. And the reason why you want to open up these ones is these ones will give us the materials that we want. Because the one that costs more will not give you more. In terms of its value. Like the one that costs double will not give you double. The one that's 250 I think gives you like 50% more or something. It's not worth it basically. Yeah, you gotta do the Helltide, which is like easy content. It's like brain dead, to be honest. Wish it was like not necessarily more challenging because like at the end of the day like I need new content. And I think that they really should buff the Undercity to drop like crazy. The only thing the Undercity is good for is maybe the Mythics, but like, you have to have the what's called the Tribute to make it actually valuable. Otherwise, the wood. What's up, Black Bro? I ended my stream. We were playing Overwatch, but I had to reset it. No Threatened Liberty. You know, I streamed that game for like I don't know 5 hours in total. I just didn't have fun, man. I'll be honest. The character creator was like kind of fun, but like. If I want to make hot anime girls, I'm playing Black Desert, man. That game, the girls were way better. And the gameplay, for me, personally, I like that game more. I like that game's combat is just like, there's nothing else that's even close. As far as MMOs go. But I may mess around with Throne Liberty just because it's another newer game, but... I also don't like that there's pay to win. If the game was 60 bucks, I would probably try to play it a little bit more. Like, I would rather the game be 60 bucks, I'll buy it. It's the same reason why I don't want to play Lost Ark. Even though I got bored of Lost Ark. I got bored of that game real fast. Lost Ark has some really cool bosses, but like the campaign questing, oh dude, it was so boring for me. It was like, go over here, kill 5 monsters. Go over here, talk to these NPC. It felt like I was doing busy work. Like I wasn't having fun. There's an XP glitch going around. Tell me about the XP glitch. How do you do it? Undercity makes boss mats? Ah. But what about regular mats, Lenita? Where do you guys go for regular mats? As far as I'm aware of, Helltide is the best for iron ore and the iron ore. That's what I need more than anything. I need the iron ore. We're getting iron ore and open up all the 75s. Remember when Diablo allowed to share gear for money? Yeah, I did. I made a lot of money doing that. Dude, I got so much money from that. You'd be surprised what people would buy in that game. You can put like an endgame mediocre ring and just sell it for like 10 bucks. And then, dude, I was making so much money doing that. I also spent a lot of money because like the items that were worth a lot in Diablo 3, they had like a real money auction house. They had there's something called like Echoing Fury. That was like the big, and these were worth hundreds of dollars. And I would buy them, and then you would resell them. And then I think they took like a 10% like cut or something. There was like a cut, I remember that. But even with it, like you could still flip items. But you'd have to watch out for bots. You fix those up and are still dying. You have 70 resistances, 1,000 armor, and you're still dying? What are you dying to? Are you sitting in like AoE and wondering why you're dying, or are you actually like, what's your life and barrier at? Do you have like at least 10,000 life, 10,000 barrier? If not, well, you got your next goal, man. Rob found an XP glitch and they're not sharing it? Really? He doesn't want it to get patched. Is he Paragon like 300? I don't have him on my friends list. Would you just... Wait, did Wudijo die? Or is he making another one? Oh, he's on a mule. Wudijo's 279 and like... I want to say Wudijo's been grinding pretty hard. I grinded pretty hard for the first 3 days and then I ended up playing a lot of Overwatch. Well, what's your HP at, Billy? If you watch my video on like how to get more HP and stuff, that will really help you out with survivability. I recommend doing that. But you can't stand in like a Lilith Bloodwave and be like, why am I dying? Like there's certain mechanics. Or if you're sitting in the giant explosions, yeah, you're gonna die, man. You can't be sitting in the explosions. But like, look, I can sit in those explosions. I'll be fine, but... And look, I don't even have my resistances cap. In fact, a lot of people right now, on Spiritborn, whatever on resistances, man. It's only when you go relatively high in the pit where it'll matter a little bit more. Or if you're playing hardcore, but... But people are posting their 300 Paragon mount. Is there a mount? Well, I mean, I know people have hit Paragon 300 like 2 days ago. I think that was like one of the first. But I don't know about some sort of glitch. Is Rob like not streaming? He's doing the glitch. He holding out. He not sharing. Maybe he's working on a YouTube video for it or something. I feel like this is just something that I accept with Diablo 4. It's just like you have to use the bug builds, you have to use the glitches. Otherwise, how are you genuinely supposed to clear 150? Like, it just doesn't make sense from a game design standpoint that like only one of the classes is going to be able to do it, and it revolves around using like bugs, multiple bugs. Jaguar's bug, the resource cost reduction, like they're all using bugs to an extent, right? You're Paragon 252 and you play every day? I don't think Wudijo has cheated at all. Wudijo usually won't do like, he'll do some things, like for example like the Tybalt bug. I did it too. Like I'm not gonna say like I don't do any of these bugs, but I don't know how the bug is done. But usually he doesn't do too many crazy ones. Like, I mean, I'll do it for the sake of tested Kappa, but I mean, it depends. Like, if it involves unplugging your Ethernet cord, then like I probably wouldn't do any of those. Resilient scales higher than resolve damage-wise. Resilient scales higher than resolve damage. Resilient? I'm not sure. Resilient? Resilient. What is that? So like I shouldn't be getting resolve stacks? I should be getting something else? Wrong. Resolve scales damage higher. I have no idea what is resilience. All right, let's see how fast we can kill Kickstarve. I'm actually kind of curious. Well, I didn't actually expect it to be that fast. Okay. Resilient is a buff on hit. How do you get it? Resilient. Is it like an aspect that you need to get? it rolls on defense temper? Oh, okay. Let me go check it out. I like how people are saying like want to sell these. Does it even like work? Because I feel like most people just use the Diablo Trig website. Let's see if we can jump down here. Oh, it didn't let us. Too big of a gap. Alright, we'll just go down this way then. So I don't want to cross the thing. We're just here for the iron ore. How much are we at right now? 500! Oh, you know what? That wasn't that bad of a farm. That was like 400 in half an hour. I mean, it's still not what I consider fun. Like, I'll be honest. I really don't like farming, like, looking for rocks. You know? No, I clicked on the conduit. We shouldn't have clicked on it. You guys are wondering why conduit doesn't do damage. Is bad. We shouldn't click on those ones. We want to get all of the, I guess we can, how much longer does this stay out? See how bad conduit is? Like, we just had like a train of monsters. No, we're doing one of those, huh? I guess we might have this one. Let's see if this one gives us more. I don't think it does. One iron chunk? Dude, these gotta be bugged. One? I remember when I was screaming about like the raids because I did the hardest raid difficulty. I opened up the reward. I'm not even kidding. So if you open up the raid cache material, I wish I'm joking about this. It is literally three forgotten souls. 3. That's crazy. No, this isn't a druid build, by the way. This is Spiritborn is the name of the class. You hit for 140 trillion. The stacks in resilience scale higher than resolve. Oh. Here, let me see if I have any. I'm friends with a few of the people on Diablo. I think if Lucky's on, I think he pushed a GR 150, so he would know. I'll check out his build in a second. Oh, we got half an hour. We're good to go on this for time. We can pick up this because we can salvage it and we can get iron ore, which is everything that we want. So that gave us 7. excited for PoE 2. Yeah, that and Titan Quest 2. And then also Call of Duty. There's a new Call of Duty coming out like in 2 weeks. And then there's also going to be an Assassin's Creed game that we're going to be playing, but that doesn't come out till sometime next year. It was supposed to come out in November, but they pushed it back. And so we're going to be playing that game. And there's also Dragon Age. Now, I'll be honest, I don't have like incredible high expectations for the Dragon Age or the Assassin's Creed game, but there's like a, they call it like EA Play, and it's like $16. I'm like, oh, $16, I'll spend $16 and play the new Assassin's Creed. So I like that it's like samurais, you know, it's like ninjas and samurais. That's a cool thing. There's like a game that I used to play a long time ago on the PS1 called Tenchu. It was kind of a cool game. And then they just like stopped making them, so it'd be cool to see if the Assassin's Creed game is any good. But honestly, a lot of them kind of feel the same, I felt like, in the past few years, so I haven't played an Assassin's Creed in a while. The last one I think I played was, so, Origins? I've played like an hour of it, I'm kind of got bored. Titan Quest, yes, Titan Quest. I gotta look at these like these resilience stacks. So how do you get the resilient stacks? You're not talking about resolve stacks, right? You said resilient? I haven't even heard about this. Black Ops 4, I think it's coming out in, yeah, I think it's like towards the end. Let me see. Black Ops 6 release date. Alright, so it looks like preloading begins on October. Okay, so 25th. So it's not for a while. Oh, actually 5 days. That's less than a week. And then Dragon Age. We have so many games to play. And like, as much as I enjoy Diablo, I'll be honest with you guys, I like to play a lot of other games. And sometimes a lot of streamers, including myself, they'll force themselves to play a game. Because it's like, it's doing well for the YouTube channel. I used to do that too. But now, I kind of usually play what I want to. Because once you get like Paragon 300, I mean, heck, there's really not anything special to do now. I've done the raids on the hardest difficulty. I guess I could do them in duo. We did it in trios, which is, it's a lot harder to do it in trios than a full group. I think full group is the easiest, and it gets harder as you move, but you can duo them. It's just going to be pretty damn hard, because you just have to go through all the wings with 2 players, and then go back and do the other side. Alright, so we've got to open up all the chests. That was Yu-Gi-Oh! For nope! I'll be honest, Plexpro, when I stopped enjoying the game, I just stopped playing. And there's been several formats, like Goki format, I just like skipped it. I was just like, oh, I wasn't having fun. But the game progressively, in my personal opinion, got worse. I like to like kind of challenge myself in some games. Like after we hit rank 1 on, well, in that game, they didn't have a leaderboard ranking. It was just like you hit, it was called, I think, Platinum. And then once you were Platinum, that was it. There wasn't anything higher. Like in this, like I could do a GR 150, but it doesn't give you anything. You don't get like a medal. I wish there was a quill volley mod that made it 360. You know, you can make the quill volley shoot multiple times. And then you can also make it come back. That's about the extent of what you can do with it. Oh, we need to go turn in our thing. 1 second, let's go turn in our stuff. I don't want to die, because if you didn't know, guys, you actually lose out on cinders when you die. You actually get cut in half if that actually goes through. But give me 1 second. I'm gonna grab quick drink while we're loading in. Alright, we back. So we gotta look up those resolve stacks. Alright. Let me see. What are you guys arguing about? Some resolve stacks. Alright. So I'll check out Rob's build. That's what you guys were saying? The Quill Volley. So what the heck? Oh wait, Old Paragon. Resolve stack. Wait, what is Old Paragon 300? Okay, I'm pretty sure it's resolve stacking. Okay, so he's running Resilient. And then resolve stacks. So half and half? What does that temper do? Let me check. Oh, oops. Resilient. It gives you HP. What? Hello, board games. How you doing? I'm glad you like it, man. Is why they run resource cost reduction with Keepy. So there's a bug with it that gives you more damage on that. So it does actually give you stats. So you can also run resource generation if your resources aren't high enough. So for some reason, I don't know why it's coded this way, but there is something actually broken in the game. So for some reason, you actually only need 240. And I was thinking, oh, because then you would have this cast and count as the vigor cost gets added into it. But it actually doesn't even work that way. It just gives you 35. I don't know why that number, but it means you just need to hit 240. And I'm not at 240 yet, so I have to pop like a potion. Or you can get more max. Oh! Woo! Guys, we just got plus to Quill Volley. Nice. This is exactly what we wanted. But we also would like, I mean, ideally we get attack speed as well, but we're going to roll that crit strike damage into attack speed. Wow, that was actually a crazy, like, what a coincidence, man. But then we're going to have to masterwork it, and it's going to take some time. But, yeah, we definitely want the plus ranks to that. However, I'm not going to do that right now because this is more important for me. I actually do want to try to get some resistances. So I'm still going to lose out a bunch of life, but we do get dex in return. But let's go and reset the masterworking on this. So what we're trying to hit, guys, is we want... No, it got me the same thing. we just want max resource and chance to cast twice. That's what we're trying to hit. But I hate... Oh, okay, well, that's okay. Now we're at 244, so actually we are good to go now. And we can do resource cost reduction. This is a bug, by the way, guys. They may patch this. I don't know. But yeah, you want resource cost reduction on your temper. Because now that I hit 240, we can do it. Because we hit this. However, I would need to technically get another... It's a 50-50, but I mean, eventually I'm going to get it. Fingers crossed. But yeah, you want a resource cost reduction. Resource cost reduction here. Oh, I don't have the materials. Ah, dude, I really don't want to go farm more of that. That was not fun. Even though it only took us like half an hour, I did not enjoy that. But we can go and we have to go pop more of these. But yeah, I don't understand the point of getting resilience. Maybe it's to do super high pushing. I honestly don't know. If someone knows, hey, you can let me know. But I genuinely have no idea. Oh, we actually have this to turn in. Let's go turn in this, because if the pit is one of the things, we can go +5. A build guide for this? Yes, Dan B. And it's called Quill Volley. Yeah, yes. Bro wants you to ignore resolve over resilient. Wait, what? Oh, what are you guys arguing about? Resilient scales. Wait, how does resilient scale the damage? That's what I'm trying to understand. Oh, more health equal more overpower. Oh, I got you, board. That actually makes sense. I forgot that that was a thing. I remember you used to do that with the druid. Very interesting. Huh. I genuinely never even thought about that for this class. Makes sense though, man. With barrier on more health and the Paragon Legendary node that's bugged gives more damage. Oh, it barrier on health. One second, the word barrier. Is it like extra barrier generation? Is that the one that you're talking about? Yeah, eventually we will get all of these barrier ones because it's extra crit, right? Yeah, well, we ideally would like to get that as well. But we're still missing quite a bit of paragons, actually. Oh, passive 5% damage per ring. Ah, it's 5% damage as well. Oh, because it's like 5% more HP. That's pretty interesting because then you're scaling damage as well as you're getting HP, so they get like doubling. Where do you get enchantments? You're talking about the masterworking? Is that what you're talking about, Grandra? I'm not sure what you mean by enchantments. Unless you're talking about this, at the occultist, the enchant. So you just go to that NPC.
I forge more
So
than horseshoes and nails.
it looks like what does it look like? It looks like 3 circles and a triangle, and most of the towns will have it. Most of like the big towns. They discovered that last week and still use Resolve. Don't listen to them. Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate you guys trying to help out. Ooh, whoa. Oh, wait, this is a 105. I think I have the damage for this, but I definitely don't have like enough survivability, I would say. Let's see. We're still melting super fast though. I mean, I could probably complete this, to be honest. Well, in terms of damage, I could still very, very easily get one-shotted in here, though. No doubt about that. Do you guys still like running the Ebiwaka helmet, or do you guys think running a regular helmet with like extra resolve stacks is better? So I was thinking about that the other day, because I actually got a helmet with greater affix on resources, and just like 30 resources is like Ebiwaka right there, boom. And then you have like the HP, and you can also just get, I don't know, any sort of aspect with damage reduction, like that, and then that would be solved. And then you could run. What would you run? You could run another. Potentially 9 to 12. Well, 12 stacks is really hard to get, but I feel like people can get like 9 extra stacks. So all that's good. Apprehension. Oh yeah, Shaco would solve resistances, and then you. Well, it would solve armor, so then you can then solve resistances pretty easy as well. Yeah, I've seen a couple people do Harlequin. And this is just obliterating. This has been like super easy. I like the gorilla build a lot more, but it doesn't hit as hard yet. Eventually we'll get to that point. Have you ever played with Leroy Jenkins? No, I haven't. I don't play World of Warcraft. I've played World of Warcraft before, but like I'm not a person that plays it at all. So say, while masterworking for Quill, is it okay to use Yen's Blessing? Oh, definitely. Yen's Blessing and Ragnar's Wake are highly recommended if you need survivability. Like, later you can drop them if you want to, but if you want to max out your resistances, hey, go for it, man. Because, like, even though, like, a lot of people, including myself, like, my resistances are pretty bad right now. Will we fix them? Sure, eventually. I'm going to fix them with the Paragon, but I don't have it right now. And survivability, there are a couple close calls, but if we die once in a while, it's not that big of a deal. But if you're like constantly dying, hey, go max out your resistances if you want to. But I actually think you get more value in just getting way more HP. So let's say that you get like 4 rolls on resistances to cap out for this class, right? I mean, you could just run materials and you'd be capped out as well. That can also work. And then also give you a lot more tankiness. You also get movement speed, which movement speed actually does give you damage as well. There is a eagle node that, like, based off of your movement speed, you also get more damage. So it technically gives you a little bit of damage there as well. Shaco is armor for HP. Oh, for overpower. And oh yes, that's right. You also get the resource. Forgot about that. I don't have one. I think I could probably craft one. All right, so I think I want to get this one. I mean, this one's almost done. Oh, it's only 70%. It's not even like 100. This one, you also get damage to close. Still only gives us 1, but at least it's 100. But we're gonna push this one, and then we're also gonna be pushing. I kind of want to make a poison build too, but I feel like the glyph leveling takes too damn long, man. Ragnaros or Yen's, like which one's better? So it depends on what you need. The Ragnaros damage though is like, don't factor that in, but it gives you what's called non-physical, and the non-physical damage will apply because there is a thing that it's on the Paragon board called Convergence, and so it gives you damage equal to 20x of your 2 highest skills. So what you need is 75. So 75, you'll get that with the Paragon board when you get all of these non-physical damage ones. You only need to go up to 75 because it counts 2 of them, and then it goes up to 30. So the reason why is, if I mathed it out correctly, let me do the math for you on screen. So how it works is it is 75, and then it's 20% of 2 of those. So you would take that and you would do times 0.2. And then you get 15. And the reason why we use 15, because it's the 2 highest. So you need 2 damages, whatever that damage happens to be. It could be lightning, cold, physical, not physical, non-physical. So you need lightning, cold, fire, any of those to be at that number. But you'll get it. Armor is useless. You know, there actually is a there is an aspect that can give you more damage based on your armor. I always thought that thing was really OP, but not every build uses it. I should try it out. Right now, my goal is to try to get my glyphs up. But I remember that also being a thing where you could get like a bunch of armor stacking. I haven't tried it with this build. It's not? Oh yeah, I mean you still need, yeah, you only need 1,000, but I think he's talking about trying to get more armor for like that bonus damage. Which you can get the most gold in the game, Billy. So to get the most gold is honestly selling your items to other players on Diablo.trade. That's the website. But in game, you can open up the Infernal Hordes cache. You can also do the Whispers, but it's not going to get you the billions of gold that is required. But if you're just looking to like masterwork and stuff, you can use those. That's fine. what do I think of the Shroud? Oh, that item is really good. I actually made like a video talking about how good that like item is. Now, could I run it in this build? Yeah, definitely. I simply don't have it. I really don't find the mythics fun to farm. Do you guys find them fun to be like farmed, like to sit there and do those bosses again and again? I hated it. The very first season, the first 100, it was exciting because I was like, oh my gosh, am I gonna get it? But now it's like I gotta farm for 5-6 hours for the same item I had. I'm good. The worst part about it is like it just, I don't know, it's so like, to me it's so like brain dead, because like you go in, you kill the boss, you put the thing in, and you kill the boss again and again and again. I don't know if they should maybe make a instead of it like killing a boss, you just roll a slot machine or something, you put in all your materials and it just gives you the results after. I'd almost rather it be that way because it just feels so slow, and it's not like I have to really pay too much attention to it because my damage is so high it doesn't feel like I'm being challenged, if that makes sense. So I'd rather just put in all my materials and then it just spits out whatever. Let me catch up on the argument. I like how you guys are arguing. I actually don't mind it. I know for some streamers are like, you guys have to get along. For me, when people argue about certain things, sometimes I like to entertain. But I got a better idea. Why don't you guys... So, one person in chat is saying resilience is better. One person is saying resolve is better. I genuinely don't know which one's better. Why don't you guys like go into the training ground and see how much, like, I don't know if you guys are equal on Paragon and gear, or you guys can PvP it out and like the winner will get something. I'll drop like some sort of GA as a prize if you guys want to PvP it out. You're doing cool volley overpower and you're not hitting much damage. Like what numbers are you looking at, Nick? Yeah, no problem, Gojo. You need one more spark for materials. Oh, you can do the Lilith. That should work. As far as I'm aware of, you only need to do Torment 1, Lilith. But some people were saying they only got it on T4, so you could try both. I might be able to actually carry people through if they need their spark. I think we're at that point. The only downside is I hate that you have to run around. If it was just kill her, it wouldn't be that bad. But you have to kill her in both phases, which is not bad at all. The problem that I have with Lilith is then you have to do the run around thing. That's never fun. This is Cool Volley, TJ. This is currently the strongest build in the game for like damage numbers. And the craziest thing is like you saw that 369 billion damage. However, you can go into the trillions, man. You can push way higher. Now, it will require you to have really good gear. And you have to get the perfect masterworking, which it's not fun to grind out that. But it can be done. Like, this is a pit 105 right now. And, like, we just demolished the boss as if it was nothing. I'm really impressed with how, like, strong they made this class. Now, do I think that they made this class this strong on purpose? I actually don't think so. I think that, like, everything that's happening right now, some people think the game's like, oh, they're making it pay to win. I genuinely think that they didn't know how powerful this build was going to be. And this is just how it turned out, man. Do any of you guys think that they knew that this class was going to be super busted? Now, I knew the class was definitely going to be a lot stronger, because the way the game was originally coded is every class, and this is like actually since the game came out in, this is in the 2020 version of the game. I actually had a lot of the info on this game. This was back when David Kim worked on the game, and then we had like sets announced for the game. Every single skill in the entire game, I actually mathed out, every single skill was coded for 5% per skill point. Now the Spiritborn, the reason why it's like a lot stronger in the original design of it, this is when it was like first announced and it got data mined, every single thing was 7%. So they purposely made it a little bit stronger, and it's okay. I genuinely don't mind that they did that, but I don't think they made it this powerful. You feel that it did it because how bad they slaughtered the Sork? Well, I think it would have been really disappointing if they came out with a Spiritborn and the class was the worst class in the game. You know, how disappointing would that have been? You get super excited about like playing the new class and everyone's like, dude, the new class sucks. We don't want to play with you. So I actually prefer it to be broken OP than like, oh, it's mediocre. I thought it was going to be like maybe like 10% better, you know, like let's say the highest clear is a GR 100. This class can be 110. Cool. It's the best class in the game. But, you know, now it's like, dude, this is the, by a long shot, ooh, the super Omega best class, and if you're not playing it, you're going to be further behind. Super looks good, but it feels like they would make content easy with no challenge. Oh, that's unfortunate. I think that's actually fire damage that exploded. But yeah, you have to like not tank those. Now, could I build my character to survive that? Possibly, but is it worth it? No. So if you guys are dying and you're like, oh man, I need to fix my build. If you're dying like maybe, you know, once every 3 rifts or something, then don't worry about it. Like I've done 3 rifts and I died 1 time. It's fine. I'm not going to worry about trying to make my character more tanky until I get more Paragon points. But I really feel like the grind is getting to the point where like I just don't really care to get to Paragon 300. That was my original goal, but like, dude, we got Call of Duty coming out in a couple days. We got the new Dragon Age. I don't know what else is coming out. But if any other games are coming out that you guys are excited about, let me know. And then Path of Exile 2, we get the beta's coming out in 3 weeks, guys. In 3 weeks, we get Path of Exile 2. Well, the beta, at least. And I don't know how big the beta is going to be. I don't know if it's going to be the full game, or if it's like only the first 2 acts, which would be very disappointing. Like, I get it, it's a beta, but like I'm hoping that they're just going to drop basically the full game. Obviously, they can like patch out like bugs and stuff, but I'm hoping it's like the full game. Because the original deal with Path of Exile 2 was to be united with Path of Exile 1, and you get to pick what campaign you were going to do, and they end up in the same spot. But I don't know if that's the case anymore. Because Path of Exile 2 and Path of Exile 1 are actually going to be separate games. Which is a big surprise. I'm guessing what happened is they just had some disagreements. And they're just like, wait, why don't we just have 2 games? Which is kind of cool. But I'm also kind of worried that they're going to like have to divide the resources, right? So we might have like lack of content. Although I think it's different teams. The fastest build for 101 this season, in my opinion, I think it's going to be a fact. It's the Gorilla one. However, you need like really good gear for the Gorilla to do like 100. I was trying to do the Gorilla at 100. Wasn't cutting it. You need really good gear or everything 100. And I'm slowly getting everything 100. I'll get most of the stuff. It's already 6 a.m. Okay, I'm going to finish up this. Went by so fast, man. It's 8 a.m.? Yeah, man. I haven't gotten to sleep yet, but after this run, oh. You're a Necromancer in Tier 3, no DLC. Hey, you don't have to have the DLC. You know, the little helper guys, the mercenaries, they're not going to give you much damage. Now, you can't activate the runes either, right? That actually might be like some power. If you don't have those, yeah. But I don't know how important it is for the Necromancer to have, I mean, it's obviously going to help to have the rune words, but I don't know if it's going to, like, make or break it for that class. Like, for this class, if you didn't have rune words, it would be terrible, but, like, it's not possible because you have to have it for the class. Ooh, we got 2 GAs. Alright, let's go ahead and upgrade. Yeah, we got our stuff pretty far along the line, though. I think we died once, so we don't get the other one. So everything is at 93. So pretty much within the next, like, I don't know, hour of next gameplay, we'll definitely get it there. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night, guys. It's 6 a.m. for me, but thank you so much for stopping by. If this is your first time here, you guys want to catch me again, if you're watching this on TikTok, it's the pink plus in the middle right. If you're watching this over on Twitch, it is the purple heart in the bottom right. I appreciate you guys arguing in the chat the whole time. You know what? We do need to do that, some sort of PvP. Do you want me to, like, look at your build or something? This is, like, the billions of damage. Oh, the trillions of damage. It's just like the, Shroud of False Death will definitely give you more damage. Yeah, I like the +1 passes, but I don't know. I always felt like the resolve stacks were, like, really powerful, but I know a lot of people are running this, and I guess since it gives you those all sets, you're able to get a lot more value, and you always get it G8 on one of the things. Oh. Huh. Is that why you're getting a resource cost reduction? Oh, what? Wait, this is actually interesting. This is news to me. I didn't know that you could play this build without that ring. Is this correct? Oh, this is the felt. Okay, so the way that you're getting this crazy damage is with this thing. When you kill that vulnerable enemy, it echoes the killing blow. So you have, I guess, the Eagle 15 hitter. And then that echoes, that's my guess, is why you're getting crazy amounts of damage with that one. But that one, I think that you'll have to kill something. So it may work. Like, I'm sure that thing does work in the trash. But on the boss, I don't know how hard the boss is on a 150. I actually haven't gotten to that point yet. I've been playing Overwatch. So, yeah. But anyways, good night, TikTok. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Good morning. What build could incorporate Shroud the best? A Spiritborn. If you're wondering what the best build is, Spiritborn. Yes. Cisco. But have a good one, TikTok. But if you're watching this over on Twitch, I'm going to go ahead and pass on the host if I have another gamer to go ahead and pass on the host to. But no, thanks for coming by, guys. If you guys want to follow me on YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, it's the same username everywhere. But do I have a Marvel Snap? Oh, I got a Diablo gamer. I'm going to go ahead and pass on the host to another Diablo gamer. As long as they're actually here. Oh, I think they're AFK. I got another Diablo gamer. I got lots of Diablo homies up at this time. Okay. So if you guys want to stick around for... Wait, are they both AFK?
I missed all the crashing fun,
okay.
apparently.
They're not AFK anymore. All right. Another fellow awesome Diablo gamer. If you guys want to stick around for it, I'm going to go ahead and pass on the raid. You guys can stick around. If not, good nights. GG's. It was fun.